Hello, Internet! I'm HamsterBomb!
And I'm Kimothy, and you're here for another Pokemon TCG collection video.
Yay!
Yeah, so this
I
time
gotta stop doing that.
So we're gonna start looking at some of my favorite sets.
Yes.
They're later on, they're not as much my favorite as the old sets, if that makes sense.
These have really good art, and there's some of our favorite Pokemon.
Right.
Also, they came out at the same time as my favorite Pokemon game.
So, as you can probably guess if you know the cards.
Or if you know me at all.
The first set we're looking at is HeartGold and SoulSilver.
HeartGold SoulSilver! And all the sets that kind of came out in that region, too, because they were still in the HeartGold SoulSilver theme.
Right, like backgrounds were in the Johto region and stuff like that. So we're also looking at Unleashed, Undaunted, Triumphant, and Call of Legends. I am tagging on here, even though it is not technically considered part of the HeartGold series. It's like its own little thing. But that has some interesting shiny cards in it.
It has a lot of really cool ones, but unfortunately I only have one. I have a second?
You have two.
I have a second? I do. Oh, I do! I forgot about that one. I have two. You'll see it later. But there's a lot of them, and I bought so many freaking boosters. And you're going to see, I'm going to get really angry when you get to that one, because I bought so many boosters.
Is it Call of Legends or Undaunted?
Call of Legends, because
okay.
I wanted the shinies out of it.
Okay, yeah.
And I
that
got,
makes sense.
like, a total of 2 foil rares. And I bought, like, maybe, like, 20 booster packs. Like, it was insane. I got nothing out of it. I'm so angry. So, anyway. The other sets are really cool,
Let's take
and I really
a look
like
at
those.
that awesome art and not another part of Alex's sad childhood.
All right. That's not even childhood. That's more like a few years ago. Am I still a child? Okay, still childhood. She got that right. All right, let's take a look at the cards.
All right, so now we're going to be taking a look at the HeartGold SoulSilver. And as we were saying in the last video, we were saying the art is going to get much better for these sets. Like, look at this Ninetales, look at this Ferret, and this Blissey, and this Crocodile is fantastic.
Do you want to show any bigger? Like that Ninetales is really cool.
I'm going to show this Ninetales because I love it.
I was going to say, because we can't really see him from back there. There you go. He's like dancing around a Firestone like, I want to evolve again, bro. I'm going to get bigger. I'm going to get bigger.
Or it just evolved.
You know, look at this. His only attack is Will-O-Wisp, which shouldn't do damage. It should just leave a burn. Yeah, it just leaves a burn. But it's okay, as we all know, whoever the heck is making these cards has clearly never played a Pokemon game in their life.
I mean, the cool thing about the HeartGold, whenever they're named after like a game,
the actual game,
you can actually see like in
places,
the backgrounds where they're at. Like
yeah, like the tower,
the tower.
Burn, no,
that's not the burn tower.
The Ho-Ho's tower, whatever.
Temple Tower.
No, Tower of Hot Bellsprout Tower. That's another one.
Is that Bellsprout Tower? I don't think it's.
No, it's an Ecruteak. It's that one in Ecruteak that Ho is at the top of, right? No, that looks like Bellsprout Tower. We don't know. Okay, just kidding. This is a Pokemon Center from definitely Johto.
But look at this. Look at it. Look at it. I really like this artist. Look at this artist.
He's contemplating the jungle.
It made Crocodile look cool to me.
Crocodile is cool.
He is not cool.
I like Crocodile.
He's not cool.
What's wrong with you?
I don't like Crocodile.
I like that whole evolutionary line.
Now, I know that the wheezing, because the coughing is in the burn tower in his image, so the wheezing, I think, is too. Okay, just ignore some of the art.
Well, we can't. We can easily do that if the glare is happening.
Okay, so...
Don Fan's like, oh my god, did you see what Skarmory was wearing?
Do you guys see how cute that Delibird is? Like, look how cute that
Merry
is.
Christmas!
I love it so much. I mean, even these Mareeps are just cute. And see, there, now you can see he is clearly in the burn tower. Because that's where you find a butt ton of them.
Coughings, yes, are in the burn tower. But... And
then this is on that... you find a lot of policemen up in there. I don't...
Actually, it to me, it looks like in the bug contest area.
Yeah, that's where the areas around that, there's a lot of policemen, I thought. And then, like, he's in front of another familiar building that I don't quite remember, but it's familiar.
I just made her play... Ruby for the first time, so she's kind of forgetting. I think it's been a while since I had you play this one. This was, I think, your first Pokemon game I made you play was HeartGold.
This is the first Pokemon game I ever played back in, like, 2011.
Right. So, I mean, it's been a while-ish.
These are, like, the Whirlpool Isles, though, behind Jigglypuff here.
Which doesn't really make sense, because it's in a grassy... But sure. That's Sentret, though. You're going to go by not talking about that Sentret?
Oh, the Sentret is so cute. Look at that. Look at the Sentret. Look at the Sentret. Okay.
It's just a set of adorable Pokemon.
Look at it. I mean... Look at that art. The Vulpix looks really nice in this,
so does the Totodile.
The Totodile. The Wooper is great. I mean, come on.
I mean, Bill. I mean, like, that's real brick texture on Bill.
Like,
I mean,
will
like...
they ever redraw Bill? Will we ever redraw Bill?
That actually is a new drawing of Bill.
Oh my gosh.
Like, you had to ask. Because, yes, they did that. And Ken Sugimori did it. Again. He had to draw Bill.
They have some nicer artwork for, like, the fishermen, though.
Yeah, you actually use those in a deck, too.
Yeah.
Same for, like, the Pokeball even looks like,
I always thought this was a nice drawing, too.
Yeah.
Pokemon Reversal here.
I like the theme and, like, the old, like, Japanese style. So it looks like that HeartGold SoulSilver feel.
Yeah.
Oh, and these energy cards they started doing?
Oh, these are cool.
These are... I wish we had more.
We don't have too many of them. I think that's the only one we have, actually.
It's a bummer because, they put, like, a silhouette of one Pokemon of that type and then, like, environmental things that reflect it.
Yeah.
It's really cool.
They did some really nice stuff with this set when it came out.
Very cool.
Next we have, still continuing on with that same theme, this one's called Unleashed. Is this the set where you pulled the Beldum, the Metang, and the Metagross?
Maybe. If Metang shows up later, maybe. Like, I swear it happened. It's a Torterra card. It looks, Torterra-ish.
I just want to take the time to look at this.
He doesn't look Torterrable. Sorry, I'm going. That's pretty cool.
I know. I love it. This is such a pretty card. Like, the colors on it, you can't see as much in the video, I feel like. But, like, when you're actually holding it, you see such
his
great
foil
rainbow colors in there.
Yeah, there's a lot of color in that one. It's just not coming up in
It's not
here.
showing up as well. I mean, even this Numel is drawn very well. So.
I mean, you can do Numel right.
I mean, look at that Numel.
Even Natu looks adorable. How'd you do that? Chinchu, okay, that's kind of a 1,000-yard stare. But, come on. Pupitar's like bursting out of a mountain. How'd they make Pupitar look cool? That's how grand entrance is.
Bouncing your stare.
Yeah, look.
That's what he always looks like.
Hi,
He's
guys.
dead inside.
I'm looking for the meth.
Oh, I lied. That's all we had of that set, unfortunately. But there are some really nice. I think
we're getting to one of your favorites next.
I think we've looked through some of the art in that set before even.
Yeah, more. These are cooler trainer cards too. That's kind of hard to say.
Did you have that Remoraid?
Kim, no, you're gonna keep this up for every Ken Sugimori drawing you see, isn't it?
Yes. I really like that Zubart.
Zubart? Zubart.
Like that card.
When he evolves, he turns into a Zoo-Ernie.
Look at me! I'm trying to actually, like, organize my cards at one point, and I'm like, I have a pack from it. I'll put it on the front.
If only you had, like, the 4.
I know.
That'd be so cool.
That happens later, though. I actually have some from, like, Plasma Freeze and stuff. Where I actually decided to start keeping these and, like, doing this, so that way I knew
Very
what
cool, because I know you love Undaunted. So if anyone has, like, Undaunted foils that Kim's missing, she would, like, be your best friend. Yeah, Undaunted, like, she loves Undaunted cards.
Because I think this is the first set where we start seeing something called Primal cards in it, I think.
Primal? What does that mean?
That might be this set, or it might have been one of these sets before, but I think this was the first set you see him because it's the first one we have summoned.
I remember you were excited when you got that Leafeon. You wanted to use that in
an
Eevee
this
deck
is
you built.
a good card for a Leafeon.
Same, but there's a Flareon.
Cute. Look at him. He's so cute.
He's like, what?
I
touched that thing and it make me
look your
like
medic
this.
thing. He's still doing it, but he's high def now.
He's grabbing high definition boobies. He just upgraded to a 4K monitor.
And I'm not big on Gliscor, but it is good art for a Gliscor.
Yeah, that is really good art for that. That's Smeargle. I remember this card in particular was used in tournaments. Like, this was a really popular, really good card. All because of all this Yu-Gi-Oh logic that happens in here.
That we ignore and look at the pretty pictures.
Exactly. Like that Slowbro who had an apple hit him in the head. Like, come on. That's great. Do you see that?
It is a pretty great Slowbro.
That's pretty good. That Raichu's adorable.
Love this Vaporeon too. Raichu, I mean, it's always adorable. I really like the coloring and detail on the muck too as well. I think the Grimer does that, but I don't have the Grimer.
Scyther's really cool too.
We really like a lot of these.
These are much better cards. Like
these are so much.
The Beldum art is really cool. He has eye trails. That's what you need to make something cool. You need eye trails.
It makes... yeah.
Eye trails.
I was just going to say this set, we just really like it because it makes things so much easier to talk about.
Right. It's a foil Eevee, too. So that's kind of neat. The Gligar's well done, too.
I actually like the art for this if it didn't have a not Pokemon in it.
Yeah, Carnivine's in it, your favorite. It's also a Call for Family Eevee, which is probably one of the best ones you can do.
Yes, I was trying at one point.
Or if it had an ability. Some Eevees just have abilities that just lets you pull out their evolution, because if you're playing an Eevee deck, it's kind of nuts, because you can only have 4 Eevees in the deck, and you want to put all their evolutions in it, so it's like... You gotta basically grave rob if you want to keep playing
Which is kind of funny because even though we weren't playing by the rules because we were using older cards from older sets to make decks, couldn't we have just gotten more Eevees and put it in there anyway, even though we weren't playing by the rules?
Sure. But I know some newer ones, I bet you new Eevees just have better effects because there's too many Eevees now for them to be played like that. This looks just like that.
It does. I was looking at that myself.
Like, is this in the wrong set? Like, it looks exactly like the Drifloon that was in our last set. Is that the same art?
It's the same artist. It's not the same art.
That looks exactly like the last art.
It might be, but
That's so weird. So. Anyway. Okay, that Doduo, sorry, that's awful. So we can't win them all.
There's no winning them all, ever, usually.
That Pikachu even looks good.
Like, the Oddish is really cute. It's pretty good. Here's the other side of the tree, I think, where the Slowpoke's
Epic Mowl, Epic Hitmonlee.
Okay, they did a worse drawing of this drawing.
Yeah, they did a remake of the Sneasel from...
And they did it worse.
I wonder if they were actually just trying to get away with it and, like, thinking, they'll never know that I'm plagiarizing. And they just did, like, a terrible job. It's like when Monster Hunter World was released, they showed a picture of one of their monsters that looked exactly like this one from, what was that complete obvious knockoff game?
Horizon Zero Dawn.
No, that's different.
No, that's different. I'm sorry.
Dauntless. And they showed a picture of this monster from Dauntless, and they look like exactly the same. But the thing is, the monster one obviously is like way cooler. Basically, their tweet said, and this is where it's relevant, said, when you copy someone's homework and still get a bad grade. That is this card.
We came back full circle there. We got there.
Yes. When you copy someone's homework and still get a bad grade.
I like the art even for these trainer cards.
The Burn Tower. And you got the dogs on it, being all doggy.
Okay. So, we got some cool cards in this set here. So,
we got to pull some of these out.
So, these are what the primals are.
Primes, not primal.
Primes?
They're just primes.
Okay, just
Pokemon
primes.
Prime. I was wondering what you were talking about.
Primal earlier.
Primal. There's like Primal Evolution when Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire happened. Is that what you're mixing up?
Yeah, that's what I'm mixing up.
Okay, well, here, you want to pull some out?
Yeah, so, this... I actually bought the Espeon... I might have gotten one of the Espeons from a set, but I know I bought the Umbreons.
Oh, you have 2
online,
Espeons.
and I bought the Espeons, and I bought the Umbreons.
Oh, so it was probably like a ×2 thing. You can buy 2 of them.
Right, yeah, and I was like, cool, it's like $3. And...
Well, she was real excited. Well, 1, it's Espeon, but 2, you were making an Eevee deck, which you've dismantled for the sake of collecting things.
It's more important.
It's more important.
But the thing with the primes, they're pretty easy to tell which ones are the prime cards. They're all done by the same artist, too. I don't think there's a different artist.
Yeah, and they have basically this really, really badly done star clicking effect of... They just basically took their polygon lasso tool in Photoshop and went, look, it's so special.
Well, they started doing that again here, I think, in later sets. So I actually have 2 of those, and I think I have 2 of the Umbreons as well. But for some reason...
This is also when it was just all faces, too.
Number-wise, the next one is actually Raichu, who I pulled from a card pack.
Really? That's cool. Because you love Raichu.
I do like Raichu. Look how cute he is.
She also, is head over heels for Alolan Raichu, and I don't think we have a card of him if they made one. I'm sure they made one.
I know they've made one.
I've never seen one. Mega Thunderbolt? It's better than... It's not Thunder. No, it's Mega Thunderbolt.
But the thing with the Prime cards versus the EX cards is I feel like the Prime cards are significantly better.
Right, because they don't take 2 prize cards? Yeah, that was excessive.
Unfortunately, Umbreon's card's not very exciting looking because it's a black Pokemon.
And a black card, yeah. And if the background on him was like white and very foily or something, I don't know.
There's things you could have done. And then we also introduced something else that's very weird.
You found this.
This I got out of a pack. I was very excited.
You remember they made really cool ones of Lugia and Ho-Oh got one, right? Please tell me Ho-Oh got one.
I think so, yeah.
I think Ho-Oh got one. Yeah, but I surprisingly don't have that. I know I'm a Ho-Oh fanatic, but I do not have that. But so this one was like a mixture. You can actually see it there. Rayquaza and Deoxys legend. So she's got the Deoxys part.
Right. I think you have to have like both cards in your hand because there's like a top part which is just Rayquaza.
And you actually, I don't know how you play it, but you put like 2 cards together. You need both of them, like Exodia style, before you can use it.
Yeah. It's very bizarre.
Funky.
But I mean, I never use it in a game, but I think the cards are really cool because you get one and now
it's
you're
just,
like...
Yeah, it's just so... Yeah, I know. You get the one, you're like, I need the other.
And the art, it's kind of like full art, but like mega full art, you know?
Yeah, it's like 2 cards wide.
So I really like that set. That is Undaunted. And we are moving on to the next set called Triumphant.
Another one that you got a lot of packs for.
Yes.
Big fan of this one.
Quite
that
a few
Altaria is
foils
really cool.
That is a foil
now,
Altaria.
I got the Celebi. I think I picked that one out somewhere. I found it for like $1, but still.
I mean, this Grumpig's like, does this make my butt look big? But, you know.
You say that every time you have
look
a Grumpig.
at him.
This is really... That's
a love disc, guys.
Look at the art, though.
I know.
Come on.
I mean, I think this Mammoth Swine's art's actually really good, too.
Yeah, even the Bennett and Haunter's 3D art looks really good. Mm-hmm. Normally, like, remember when we were saying, like, the 3D art for cards was just bad? We're getting to the point now where they're actually pretty good. Like, that Altaria is, it's a really nice... It's kind of hard to see all the color in the background. Yeah, it's 3D art, too.
And it is foil, so...
Very cool.
Deal with that. I love the Nidoran lines, both of them in this set. I just really like their art.
Those are Nidorino.
I know, the Nidoran lines.
Oh, I got you. The Marowak's even cool.
I mean, I do not have the Queen and the King.
Oh, is this the one where the Pidgeot line all go together?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Those are really cool.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I swear we've seen that Grumpy Metatite, too. Are they reprinting this art? They might be. You know,
yeah, we've seen that Metatite, yeah.
I've seen that.
They do reuse art from time to time.
Dratini over there's got a 1,000-yard stare.
I don't think it has a soul.
Porygon 2. Yeah, he probably doesn't have a soul.
Doesn't look like he has a soul.
Yep. You know, the number 1 requirement for a soul is Glistening Eyes. And sorry, but those are Black Voids of Doom.
Yep, and so is Esper.
Esper's not... What?
I don't know. I was just thinking of 1,000-yard stare. There's Esper.
Good point. Okay. Digltt's got places to be.
Machop, actually really great art. So does Machoke, I think. I like that for both of those.
And it took me a long time, but Kim and I both went through every Kanto Pokemon. We're like, who is our least favorite Kanto Pokemon? Who do we actually not like in Kanto? I ended up landing on Machop because it's just a kid. You know, there's nothing really to Machop. It's just a guy.
I think ever since Pokemon Go started, though,
base set
where it's like
too.
super common,
super
uncommon.
He's rare. He's very so rare. Hard to get your hands on.
That it's
if you live in the middle of nowhere like we do, then yes,
it happens.
If you live in a city, I'm sure you're swimming in them. Hey guys, look at that. What she just did was the whole reason we're doing these because Kim just wants to share her stuff with you guys.
This art.
It's a nice Swablu. He's the one who clearly goes with the Altaria.
Yeah,
I said it first.
See,
Splink's about to fall,
oh, no.
Or he's actually diving forward to tackle someone and
die.
You know, no, he's gonna win the Heisman because he's just playing football.
Yeah,
doing
but
really
if he
well.
stops jumping,
Skorupi's tripping, like on a rock, not drugs. Shuppet is just... You would think they would have gotten the easy lick attack, you know? But no, that's asking for too much.
Did you see Bayonet's tongue?
It basically just got longer. Yeah, you're right. Their art is pretty good. I kind of like the Nidoran male more, but... That Venonat is super detailed.
It is, and even the Volbeat looks kind of nice.
Yeah, it does. And we got another Prime.
Gengar. Actually, really was into collecting these Prime cards for a while. So if you guys want to send me Prime cards,
they're really cheap. It makes you feel better. Kim really wants Prime cards for some reason.
I don't know why. I just like the way they look.
They're really cool. They are really cool.
But moving on, we're going on to the next set, which we also really like.
Well, it's another bad story of Alex's horrible luck. But sure, in theory, as it was coming out, I would have been like, ooh, Call of Legends.
I love that we have these pages here. This is so much more helpful.
And why, Kim, is this one so cool? You won't find out because we don't have the cards. I never found them. Because I spent a lot of money trying to find the cool cards, and I never could.
I got really lazy here. This is just one of the earlier cards. I did not leave spaces for more cards.
Yeah,
I just didn't feel
we ended
like
up finding that Palkia card, and she was like, oh, he goes in Call of Legends, and
he's like
stinks.
number 1 or something, literally, in the packs.
Probably not 1 because Dialga would be in it, and he starts with a D, and so's Deoxys. Yeah, he's not 1.
A lot of cool cards in this set, though. I mean, look at that. Deoxys foil. Fortress foil. Okay, really though, I love this Kyogre.
The thing is, you don't understand how many boosters I had to open to get 2 foils. It was like almost a booster box amount of packs. I got so many, and I just got normal rares. I was so angry. Actually, this is a foil Leafeon.
That's a foil Leafeon and a foil Kyogre. I mean, look at that. That is great art for this.
Yeah, the art is great.
Magmortar's art is really cool.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Too.
This is the set where they all go together.
Oh, yes. They're all, like, hanging
These
out
are really
in the
nice.
same tree.
Yeah, they look like they're from, like, Japanese oil paintings.
Yeah.
Those ink
artists.
Tyrogue
looks like he's creeping, though. I don't know what that's about.
He is a creeper.
And actually, this is a 3D model, too. Is this Mr. Mime?
It's a pretty good art of Mega Man, too.
Yes. Yes, Mega Man.
Yeah, it's... Crocodile looks cool. Ursaring
Not as cool as that other Crocodile.
Ursaring's going for a touchdown. He was about to get tackled by Spoink, though.
And they're using the same artists that they did in those other sets for the Eevee evolutions, because they're sticking with
still
the same
good.
Kind of
well,
art.
the Jolteon one's more of an anime look, but...
We didn't have the Jolteon for the other sets.
You can also have a Flaffy Disco Star.
I love that Flaffy. Not as great as the Christmas Flaffy.
Yeah, Christmas Flaffy's probably the best.
Have we shown Christmas Flaffy in here?
How about Land Before Time Bayleaf?
What?
It's just this dinosaur. It's
Oh.
It actually looks like a cardboard cutout. You know, he looks very flat.
I actually really like this Viper card too. He's like.
Oh, I couldn't identify what was in there.
Viper. He's just a little dark.
There's that Pidgeotto that goes with it that won't mention before. That Vaporeon was nice, and you skipped it.
Probably the ugliest Eevee.
Yeah, that's really no. You know, there's some really bad Eevees.
I mean, the art wise, but like anatomy wise.
Okay, sure.
Yeah.
Magmar looks really cool.
Yeah, the Magmar is a very good
Maul doing some more actiony jump kicks.
Well, I like we got the Magikarp too with the nice Japanese painting style again.
Lee and Chan up there are pretty awesome. Those are good cards. Bet they're commons because they don't know any better.
I mean, look at this Tangela too. It's a 3D model.
I know.
It's pretty good.
It's really nice. The pissed off Snubble.
This poor Slowpoke. He doesn't know what he's in for.
What do you mean?
He's in the Slowpoke well.
Yeah, but he's water type. He's fine.
Yeah, but his tail's gonna get eaten.
Oh, you mean because Team Rocket's down there?
Yeah.
They were only down there for a little bit, and your trainer came and saved him.
Okay.
After his tail got cut off.
Why does he still have his tail?
I'm sure they grow back.
I really like this Relicon card too.
And there's that Pidgey over there. The same spot where the Pidgeotto was. It's kind of weird.
Well, it lights up.
Ow, and Totodile.
And we got a little bit more. We got another Vulpix, which is kind of that same art that we
really
saw
cool
last time,
Vulpix.
but it's pretty cool.
Yeah, a lot of repeats of trainers too, which is...
I mean, these were the same kind of sets. Oh, we do have more of these.
I thought we did, yeah. They were different sets,
we had
though.
A psychic one.
See, these are actually foil, too, on top of it.
That's
so
pretty awesome.
There's a Steelix one. I can't really see what that is in the background behind him. And then there's Espeon with, I guess, like a lake. Can you see what's by Steelix? You're closer to him.
A tower?
An obelisk?
Looks like a tower.
Well, the way you're holding it right there, like, we're glaring real...
Sorry,
there you go.
I just see a tower. I don't know.
Man, we still have the detailed metal and darkness energy.
Yeah, so we're still getting damage from using this.
Yeah, but this one we're not. Like, I mean, like, to be fair, that is a little better. It's special, but... No, actually, it's not special energy. No, it is. It says it right there. I was going to say, special I thought used to be written up at the top.
But we also have 2 amazing cards for this set as well.
Yeah, so the cool thing about Call of Legends was if we went back to the beginning, where them legends were, right? The legends, right? We only really have 3 legendaries. We have Deoxys, Kyogre, and Palkia. There were a lot more. There was Ho-Oh, Lugia, obviously Groudon, Rayquaza, Dialga, I think No, I don't think Giratina was in it. I'm not sure. But obviously Deoxys is in it. There was a bunch, right? Okay, and each one was in there, and each also had a shiny version, which was a secret card at the end, I believe. Do you see the number down there? You can hold it up a little higher. We can read it. Well, you're kind of... What, SL? Oh, yeah, so they had, kind of like what we saw in the last video, they had their own little secret series, so this is SL, so, I don't know, Shiny Legends, maybe, and he was number 10 of them, and they were all in this set. Yeah, but they're shiny. I don't know, who cares? Who knows what it really is? But still, a Shiny Rayquaza card, which, by the way, when we get to promos, you might recognize this one, because if it has this symbol in the corner, the Call of Legends one, it's not very valuable. If it's the promo... It's very valuable, and it's the exact same art, which is kind of a shame. But still, I have another one. Both of these, by the way, I did not find in packs. I had to buy them online. I had to get my 2 favorites.
It doesn't matter how many times he buys packs, he'll never get what he wants.
Had to get my favorites, just because I knew it wasn't going to happen.
You'll see that happen again in another set called Noble Victories.
Yeah, when I knew I should just give up and buy them online because I can't get them. You know, they made a really awesome shiny Ho-Oh card in the new set. It's, like, way cooler than this one. And I'm like, I can't.
This one's pretty cool looking.
Yeah, this one's in 3D. It's nice, but you gotta see the... Have you seen the other one?
Yes.
It's so pretty.
I know.
It's so pretty, but it's my favorite shiny Pokemon right there. Yeah, and they made a card for it. Yeah, and I had to buy it online because all my booster packs are like, you know what? Screw you, Alex. I'm gonna give you a foil rare. Only, like, 1 out of 8 packs. What are you patenting it for? You let it be your friend?
There we go.
There we go. We can at least see those guys here because that is all for this set. After this, if you noticed, that was coming up in the corner, there's something that smells like a Nova coming in the next page.
And we're looking at more sets that we definitely have a lot more of. I mean, we picked up a lot more in this.
Yes, as soon as... Well, right. But as soon as Gen 5 came out, like I've mentioned, we... I started getting a lot more cards for it because I was really excited for the new Pokemon generation that was coming out at the time, and I still really like Gen 5. People give it a lot of crap, but that's for another time. I'm sure we'll talk about it. But either way...
I'm sure he's probably told you.
I have. But that is all the time we have for now. Thank you guys so much for watching. Remember to like the videos and subscribe for more, and we will see you all in the next Pokemon collection video.
Bye-bye.